Northwood now. Yeah. Hi, I'm Kylie.
Jake. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Okay.
Do you go to school around here?
I did.
Nice.
I went to Dean.
Cool. That's in Franklin, right?
That's right.
Awesome.
JWHL?
Yeah.
Do you play out of here?
We used to.
Yeah.
We switched rinks. We play at Lynch in Pawtucket.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sure.
I think so. Where are you from?
I'm from Massachusetts.
Okay. I'm from Connecticut.
Nice.
What position do you play?
I'm a winger.
Sweet.
Yeah. Did you play any sports?
No, not
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, that's okay.
That's why I'm doing this.
Yeah.
I would have much rather been good at this. But small, not a great skater, mediocre puck skills, everything.
Did you play any other sports?
Yeah, I tried a few different things. I tried baseball, I tried lacrosse, and, I just couldn't do it.
It's not a problem.
Where in Massachusetts are you from?
I'm from Boston.
Okay, sure.
Not too bad.
I mean, I'm familiar with this area because I went to school there.
It's about 20 minutes. It's 20 minutes from
Yeah,
Franklin.
yeah.
No, you're all good right there.
What year are you?
I'm a senior.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thanks. I just finished my senior season. It's kind of sad, honestly.
How'd you guys do?
We did really well this year. We beat our winner record, which is cool for the program. And we won our first playoff game in like the history or something like that. So it's pretty cool, yeah.
I do a bunch of NESCAC games, but
Yeah.
other than that, I'm not.
Yeah, we're in the CNE this year,
Yeah.
so
I just, other than the games I do, I don't keep up with it as much as I'd like to.
yeah. No, there's so many teams. It's hard to keep up with everyone.
yesterday?
Yeah, I was. I did the last game yesterday. I think it was Stan State versus. I forgot, but the Stan State team was close.
Oh yeah, I did. Was this U16 or U19?
I don't remember. Let me see. It's like a hot.
I did a game in the winter
Uh-huh.
with them, and yeah, no, they were awesome.
Stan State versus 16.
Yeah, oh yeah, that 16.
One of the guys came over and said that the Stan State team was like on the older side of that.
Okay.
So I think like most of them were like 19-ish, but yeah, it was a good game.
I remember I did a few games they did in the winter.
Yeah. They just moved the puck really well.
Hello and welcome to New England Sports Village in Attleboro, Massachusetts. It is Junior Women's Hockey League playoff action. I'm Jake Baskin with you today, and we'll start our first game of a long and busy day with the North American Hockey Academy in red taking on Northwood School from Lake Placid, New York in white. Starting goaltenders today, Northwood will have Ocean Tifo, number 34, Jaden Elias in the net for the Winterhawks. About to get started now. 20 minutes on the clock, and we are underway. Huskies take possession. It'll be shot in. Barton 15 rather. Picked in the corner. Bumped against the boards by Gruber of NAHA. Hit off the stick of Lobuser. And back is Riley Griffiths, number 26 for the Huskies. So it'll be shot down the ice. Mailing going after it, and icing is called. 30 seconds to go, gone by in period number one. Offensive zone face-off for Elizabeth LaChance. Will go against Penelope St. Pierre. Won by LaChance. Bonarigo, the blue liner, tries to send one in, pass across the ice, slowed up, and back the other way comes St. Pierre. Up comes Summer McLean. McLean with St. Pierre. And taken back by Bonarigo. Northwood with another chance of shot. La Chapelle couldn't get that one through. It'll be worked around the boards. Back away from Mandeville. St. Pierre has it. Now for McLean. Mandeville D-to-D pass. Up it'll go for the Hitchcock-Toth. The Hitchcock-Toth. Pass off the boards. Taylor, number 11. Taylor. Stepping in was LaChance, and Northwood will take it back the other way. Sarah Martin, number 37. Hagen's in there too. Picked back up by Murphy. Alara Murphy. Up for the captain, Taylor. Pass was not completed. Hagens tried to move it up to Martin. Johnson. Going into the corner is Danica Morden. Morden to her knees and back up. About 2 minutes through this first period. Still waiting on our first shot attempt. Came back out Murphy. Murphy, a shot from the blue line. Knocked away by Sarah Martin. Across the ice, Poloni. Shot in, and the height had that one blocked. Let go by Martin. Long shift for Martin. Poloni back the other way. Poloni moves it over. Klein. Sophia Klein, number 9. Klein pushes back out. One-timer by Mailing, and it's under Tifo. And she'll hold on for the save. 17:32 to go in period number 1. Across the ice to Lily Pratt. Pratt dumps it in herself. Manette going after it. Nailing. Picks it back up for North American Hockey Academy. Barton. Shot in by Manette. And Elias will glove it and hold on. Offensive zone face-off for the Huskies. Taken back across off the skates of Barton and unable to be picked back up by Kenna Gillis. Richardson takes it in over the line. Richardson. Tegan Flood, number 7. Loose in front. A shot on the way blocked. Bonarigo took that. Back the other way comes Elbrecht. Gillis going into the corner, rubbed out by Bonarigo. A lot of college commitments on both rosters. Abby Richardson throws it in across. Nobody home. Backed up by Cassidy Lobuser. Lobuser left it for Richardson. Richardson doesn't have much help. Cummins. Now Taylor. Taylor moves it ahead to LaChance. Back onto the blue line. And we moved ahead by Cadence Wright of Northwood. Chipped in by Major. Now Taylor. Taylor to Cummins. Cummins looking up for Bahitchki-Toth. Back with it is LaChapelle. It'll be shot all the way down by Northwood, or rather by NAHA. Northwood will touch up for an icing. 15:42 to go in the first period. Still no score. As they'll rule, it had indeed been shot down by Northwood, so an inadvertent whistle. Face-off comes to center ice on those. Tessa Barton up off of McLean. And offside is Northwood. Thank you again for tuning in just after 8 a.m. Face-off comes outside the NAHA defensive zone. Shot in by Loeli LaChapelle. Nailing. Up from Bahitchki-Toth. Erster. Griffiths now. Griffiths passed it up a little bit too far for St. Pierre, but it is recovered by McLean. Elizabeth LaChance, number 34. Taylor moves it ahead to Bahitchki-Toth, got off her stick, but it was on the wrong side of the red line and icing is called. No score, just over 5 minutes gone through the first. Sarah Martin lost the draw to Danica Morden. Bonarigo almost ran into her own teammate. Morden going in with Poloni. Morden shoots, and Tifo makes the save. Tifo off to Rochester Institute of Technology in the fall. Mandeville. Now over on the right wing to Bonarigo. Bonarigo has some help from Morden. Morden Stayed strong on the puck there. Almost had it taken away by Martin. Picked back up by Combe, number 2. Shot down into the NAHA defensive zone. Kaylee Mandeville, number 10. Mandeville pass complete up to Johnson. Johnson will backhand it back in. The one who remains on is Petra Poloni for NAHA. Pratt. Pratt gave it back to Major. Major back up to Pratt. Pratt over the blue line. Knocked off the puck by Aniva Height. Shot on the way blocked. Lesperance. Major. Louder. Able to move it ahead to Sophia Klein. Shot in by Blom. Tifo out of the cage to play. Major. Cora Major, number 9. 6.5 through the first period. Alara Murphy. Back for Aniva Height. Height looking for Blom. Gillis knocked off the puck. Major. Across the ice. Albrecht. Pass goes over to Flood. Flood up the ice to Richardson. Richardson got a stick on it, so no icing. Lobiser stays on. And a collision there. A penalty coming on Lobiser. Right, a little slow to get up, but does. And a power play coming for Northwood here. 12:43 to go in period number 1. So, 2-minute penalty against Cassidy Lobiser. Rolled back out to the blue line. Erster. Ryan Erster got it back. Erster for Major. Major across to LaChapelle. Looking in front, a shot. Can't get it away. Another chance, and Elias makes the save. Back down the ice. Tifo will leave it off for Cora Major. Major moves it ahead off the stick of Penelope St. Pierre. Outside the zone, and offside is called on the Huskies. Northwood wins the faceoff. Ryan Erster playing defense on this power play unit. 45 seconds gone through the penalty. St. Pierre. St. Pierre trying to shake free of Quinn Taylor. Erster. And again, Northwood is offside. .58 seconds remain in the advantage situation. Ellie Malin shot it down the ice. Ocean Tifo. Martin. High in the air. Plugged down by Gillis, 13. McLean, 20 seconds left in the penalty. Trying to move it across. Kelly. Looking back out in front, trying to get her shot away. McLean. And a whistle as Elias will cover with just 9 seconds remaining in Lobiser's penalty. 5 seconds and shot down again. The penalty will expire, and the North American Hockey Academy's penalty kill is 1 for 1 today. It's loose in the Northwood defensive zone. Kelly will move it ahead. Up it'll go for Gillis. Across the ice. Abby Richardson for NAHA now. Griffiths. Stolen away, but just for a moment. It'll be taken back by Emma Higgins, number 11. Higgins moves it in up the right wing. Martin. Came back out looking for room to shoot. Emma Higgins does not get that one on the goal. We're past the halfway mark of period number 1. It's loose. Richardson tripped up. Penalty coming on Northwood. 9:39 to go in the first period. And the North American Hockey Academy Winterhawks will go on the power play as Riley Griffiths is going to take a seat. Face-off won by the Hawks. Malik over on the right side looking for Lobuser. And it'll be skated out of the zone by Summer McLean. Mailing. Ellie Mailing. Drop pass. Taylor will take it ahead. Taylor coming in on the left wing. Taylor is circling around. .30 seconds and change gone through the power play. Taylor will move it outside the zone, and the Hawks need to reset. Behitchke-Toth. Drop pass with chance. Back to Behitchke-Toth. Mailing. Mailing to Taylor. Back to Mailing. Mailing to Behitchke-Toth. Nice move. Behitchke-Toth, a shot missed it high. Picked back up by Richardson, and it's under Tifo. And play is stopped, the net is knocked off. 57 seconds left in the penalty to Griffiths. Poloni. Poloni got it back. Flood back to Poloni. On the blue line, Behitchke-Toth. 45 left in the penalty. Calling for it, a one-time shot. Does not go in. Tegan Flood at that chance. Behitchke-Toth. Across, a shot, a tipped, and it's under Tifo. No further play. 29 left in the penalty. Face-off won by the Hawks again. Petra Poloni. Poloni dropped it back. Flood. Back to Poloni. Flood has room to shoot. Missed it wide. Murphy picks it back up on the blue line. 10 seconds. Hit off a skate. Tried to be shot down. Morton. Dropped it back. Penalty has expired. Murphy's remains in the offensive zone of NAHA. Now it'll be skated out by Autumn Kelly. Kelly to Gillis. Along the ice. We're down to 7 minutes and change in the period. Gillis on the backhand. Stick save Alliance. Poloni. Has it at the red. Will shoot it in. Will stop it. Left off for Cadence Wright. Wright taking it in. Red to blue. Wright goes in. Shot. Elias gloves. And play is stopped with 6:51 to go in the first period. Lesperance lost the draw. Will take it back. Lesperance has Pratt and does not get the one on goal. Back comes Begorka Behitchki Toth. Taylor was behind the player to let go of the puck. Delayed offside. And Major will take it back for Northwood. Cora Major, the defender. Off a skate of Lesperance. Now the chance. Gruber for Taylor. Taylor stolen away at the blue line. Penelope St. Pierre goes into the corner. It'll be picked back up by Behitchki Toth. Taylor takes it in. Taylor goes in and whiffs on it. Taylor, stick save made by Tifo. Down in the other direction goes Cora Major. Major to St. Pierre. St. Pierre looking to center. Mandeville broke it up. Reached out and held on to by LaChapelle. LaChapelle against Richardson. McLean will shoot it in. Elias knocks it down with her stick. Back with it comes Bonarigo of the Hawks. Bonarigo across the ice to Mandeville. Mandeville moving it over. Up and neutralizes Reese Combe, number 2. Combe chips to herself, going in behind the goal. Combe. 5 minutes left in the first period. Down the ice it'll go. Race for it here. Barton going after it. Left open Richardson. Richardson a shot and a great save made by Ocean Tifo. Abby Richardson was in alone. Cummins. Down the other way comes Kate Albrecht, the Northwood captain. Flood launches it in on an awkward hop to Tifo. Barton goes in behind the goal. Lobiser. Richardson, or rather Morden, going in on the right side. Danica Morden. Morden rubbed out against the boards by Riley Griffiths. .345 and counting left in the period. Brianna Gruber. Both teams digging away at the puck. And back to the red line it goes. Ellie Mailing skating backwards. Hit off the stick of Johnson. Barton now. Barton, blue to red. Will wrap it around the boards. Off the skate of Kate Louder. Louder waiting for it. Here is Major. Major for Wright. Taking it in over the line, Monette. Skating back the other way, Sophia Klein going in, waiting on the first goal of the game. Shoots and Tifo makes a stick save. Mandeville. Major goes in at the blue. Bonarigo. A couple players get knocked down. Taylor across. Popped up in the air. Willie Pratt could knock it down. Here's Bahichki-Toth. Bagarka Bahichki-Toth looking for Taylor. Tip on the goal. Rebound. Does not go in after the initial save by Tifo. Bonarigo will shoot it in another tip, and that one is not just wide. Bahichki-Toth. Quinn Taylor has it. Taylor tried the blind pass, ended up on the stick of Caden's right. Bonarigo with 1:20 to go in the period. Bahichki-Toth tried the extra pass and it didn't go anywhere. Skating back the other way is Major. Major going in. Major dropped it off. McLean goes in, shoots a shot, and Elias just got a piece of it from Last Capel. We're in the final minute of play here in the first period. Another chance blocked by Mailing on St. Pierre. Here is LaChance. Bahichki-Toth down the ice, able to locate Taylor. Taylor going in, shoots, and knocked into the netting. 45 left in the period. Came back out in front. Holding on to it now, Gillis. Gillis going in wide left. Kelly. Elbrecht. Kelly. 20 seconds left in the period. Shot around by Ellie Mailing. Richardson. High in the air. Klobuchar back on the goal. Tifo covers. 11 seconds left in the period. Down to 10 seconds. Around it'll go, and the period will come to an end. No score between NAHA and Northwood after 20 minutes of play. We'll be right back. Second period action about to start. No score between Northwood School and North American Hockey Academy.
Great job.
And we are underway. Right. A shot and a save made by Tifo. Coming back up is Elbrecht. Elbrecht 2-on-1, dropped it off. Elbrecht tried to get it back from Kelly. Flood. We'll move it over and down the ice it'll go. Right. Northwood controls. Pass goes all the way to the blue line and Mailing sends it back down for an icing. "51 seconds through the period. A shot, and that one does not get on the goal. LaChapelle had a good shot there. Taylor, back the other way. Taylor, Boston University commit. The Hitchkey Tote. Now Griffiths will move it up for Northwood. Griffiths back for St. Pierre. McLean lost it. Taylor now up the left wing with the Hitchkey Tote behind her. The Hitchkey Tote tried to center and couldn't. Here's Taylor back for the Hitchkey Tote. On to the D. Gruber. Barton. Tessa Barton. Elias. Hit hard off the stick and remained in. Erster. Two minutes and change through the second period. Poloni. Poloni moving it over. Holm got it from Holmes. Shoveled in by Erster. Mailing now for NAHA. Left it off for Brianna Gruber. Pushing it ahead, Poloni. Poloni tried to move it up to Taylor. Taylor, long shift. Will go to the bench. Gruber and Mailing both back there. Northwood will change players too. Up comes Gruber. Reese Combe. Lily Pratt going after it, but getting to it first will be Brianna Gruber. Gruber left it off, and Morton up on the far side, Poloni. Mailing. Holmes. Try to get on the goal. Shot from a tough angle, and Elias picks it out of the air. 16:34 to go in the second period. No score. Danica Morton will shoot it in. Ocean Tifo stops it behind the net. Murphy. Tried to get ahead. Up comes Pratt. And shot well wide by Anna Monette. Klein. That'll be Height. It went behind Klein, And the one left to get it was Cadence Wright of Northwood. Puck goes behind her, and now the Hawks in control in the offensive zone. Shot from a tough angle on to Tifo. Picked back up by Lobuser. Lobuser for Mandeville. Alara Murphy. Now Mandeville. Major. Takes it over the red. Kelly going in. Got knocked off the puck. Up comes Abby Richardson, and the best scoring chance in the first period. A great save by Tifo on a partial breakaway. Richardson turned it over. 5 minutes through the second period. Up comes Major on the right side. Major. Hit off a skater shot. Elias fought it off. And that might have been the best shot for Northwood today. Autumn Kelly. Icing is called on NAHA. 14:47 to go in the second period. Loose in front. Taylor. Now Behitchke-Toth. Behitchke-Toth going in. Taylor. Taylor dropped it off. LaChapelle back the other way. Numbers if she hurries, but a good back check. And a shot goes wide. Karams on to Elias. And play is stopped. Gruber into neutral ice. Trying to exit her own zone. And taken back to Summer McLean. McLean a shot, save Elias. And Elias holds on. 13:53 to go in the second. Still waiting on the opening goal. Bonarigo moves it up the sideboards to Johnson. Olivia Johnson. Off the glass. Tifo stops it. Holmes, it went through her skates. Dangerous pass in front of the net, but Holmes is there. Coloni. Mandeville. Shoot it down, and icing is called on the Hawks. 13:17 to go in the period. Also going on at this time, Rothsay Netherwood taking on the Washington Pride. After this, on this particular rink, I'll be here as Mount Academy takes on the Philadelphia Junior Flyers. Stick save made by Elias. Higgins. Up the other way goes Johnson. Johnson into the corner along with Major. Major. Martin carries it in. Martin drop pass and a stick check. Knocked it away from Higgins by Murphy. Down the other way. Lom. Cummins lost it. And Emma Higgins tripped up. Penalty coming. It'll be against Cummins here. As Northwood going to their second power play of the day. Face-off immediately won by the Hawks, and they won't be able to get it out. Erster across, looking for the one-timer, a little bit ahead of LaChapelle. 20 seconds gone through the power play. Back it'll go, and taking it over the line. Major, Cora Major, knocked away in front of the net. Now LaChapelle. LaChapelle goes in and shoots it high into the netting.
Go White! Go White! Go White!
With Brooke Cummins in the penalty box for another minute and 20. A shot and fought off by the goaltender Elias. Major back in her own zone after it was cleared. Taylor hounding her. St. Pierre. LaChance will kill off some penalty time here, and we're in the final minute. LaChance goes back to center ice and dumps it in. Tessa Barton. Lobbed down. No icing signals the referee. St. Pierre. Back out to the blue line for Wright. Wright dances around the line, looking for Barton. 30 seconds left in the penalty. Moved over to the left face-off dot. Tic-tac-toe attempted and not able to get the shot away. Falling down was Kenna Gillis. 15 seconds left in the penalty. Holding on to it. Left it off, a shot, and Elias covers with just 7 seconds remaining in the penalty to Cummins. Five seconds. Knocked away by Mandeville, and the penalty has expired. Brooke Cummins back out of the box right against the Hawk bench. We're approaching the halfway mark of regulation time without a goal on the board. Into the netting it goes, and that'll stop play with 9:56 left. Period number 2, Jake Baskin with you. Sarah Martin, offensive zone faceoff. Combe, now to Higgins. Right at the line and kept in by Griffiths. Down it'll go. Combe back in her own end. Combe up to Higgins. Higgins, Martin swipes it in over the line and back in Winter Hawk possession. Bonarigo. Bonarigo to Mandeville. Back to Bonarigo. Reese Combe. Combe ahead to McLean. McLean in on side. 9 minutes left in the second period. Rolled over. St. Pierre, a shot, easy save made by Elias. McLean now. Summer McLean. Able to move it over. Combe. Taken back. Kaylee Mandeville. Turned it over. McLean looking for room to shoot and just doesn't have any. Draws 2 defenders on her. LaChapelle, a shot blocker save Elias. Combe back into neutral ice. Up it'll go for Noelle LaChapelle. In just onside. A shot through traffic. Elias makes the save and holds on with 8:15 left in the period. Face off to the left of Jaden Elias. One-timer. Glove might have been going wide anyway. Wright took the shot. Elias snapped it out of the air. Knocked away. Up comes Quinn Taylor. Taylor going in on the backhand. I'm not sure if Tifo got a piece of it or not. It ended up in the netting anyway. Maybe just got the tip of her glove on it. And that'll bring an offensive zone faceoff as Quinn Taylor making something happen out there. LaChance on the faceoff. LaChance against Elbrecht. Won by Kate Elbrecht, native of New Hartford, New York. Now it's Malin. Taylor. Working in, trying to get room for a shot was Kelly. That wasn't working. Mailing dropped past to Taylor. It went behind Mailing, going into the corner. Hitchkey Toth lost it. With speed the other way goes Major. Height and Mailing both back there. Mailing will move it ahead to Taylor on the left wing. Taylor passed off the boards. Couldn't locate Hitchkey Toth, and Taylor had to get it herself. We're down under 7 minutes in the period. Up it'll go to LaChance. LaChance left it off, and Erster back with it for the Huskies. Erster. Snapped outside the zone. Here's Combe. Combe has to wait on it because of a delayed offside. Erster up, it'll go for Emma Higgins. Combe takes it in over the line. Higgins knocked off the puck. Now it's Murphy. Takes it in at the blue. Holmes. One of the younger players on this roster. Now Morden. Morden hit off a skate. Shot goes in wide. A shot. Oh, it hit off the side of the net. Part of me thought that might have gone in for just a moment from Petra Poloni, but it hit off the side of the net. Little over 5 minutes to go in the middle frame. Shot in by Kaylee Mandeville. Tifo does not pick it up. Instead, it'll be Combe. Out of the zone, a little bit over aggressive was Richardson there, and it'll go behind the goal line. Now it'll be Combe. Moving it ahead, coming in, looking for room to shoot, and Musprintz is denied by Elias with 4:34 to go in the second period. Haley Mandeville. Griffiths ahead to Monette. Onto it is Lily Pratt. Slap shot taken by Monette and tipped wide. Bonarigo. Lobiser. Cassidy Lobiser shoots it in. Griffiths back to get it. We're under 4 minutes in the period. Offensive zone chance for the Hawks. Lobiser. And the initial shot was denied by Tifo and shot away. St. Pierre. St. Pierre has Monette. Back the other way comes Tegan Flood. LaChance tried to center it. McLean shot hit off the skate of Gruber. St. Michael's commit inadvertently blocked the shot. Out in front, open chance. Oh, and St. Pierre couldn't put it home. 3:04 left in the second period, and we're still waiting on the opening goal. Three minutes and counting left in the second. Remained in at the line. Cora Major, backhand shot, blocked by Gruber again. Came back out, and a shot tipped up high off the roof. Play is stopped. The shot was taken by Loeli LaChapelle. Another chance, Elias. Oh, a toe save made, rebound score! Autumn Kelly put it home, and Northwood is in the lead with 2:42 left in the period. A third effort. Elbrecht denied, Kelly denied with a great toe save, but Kelly put the rebound home. 1-0. Long Island commit puts the Huskies in the lead. Shot in. Mandeville. Morton. Mandeville. Bonarigo. Up the middle of the ice. If this goes on a goal, it's not icing, but it doesn't, so it is. 2:12 left in the period on the goal by Autumn Kelly. Has Northwood in the lead. Stands to reason that these, the 2 and 3 seed, Northwood the 2, NAHA the 3, will be there in the semifinals later today. Under the stick of Gruber. Elias will take no chances. 1:40 left. Came free, looking for another goal, and Elias made the save on LaChapelle. LaChapelle. Gruber. Up the side to Lobiser. Came back out in front, LaChapelle couldn't tap it home. Tifo will not go out and get it. It'll be Riley Griffiths. Down to the final 45 seconds in the period. Nailing. NAHA looking for the tying goal. Shot blocked out in front. Up high by Tessa Barton, who appears to be shaken up a little bit, but he's back into play. McLean shoots it down. Here is Mailing. We're under 30 seconds. Mailing. Mailing. Taylor. Taylor up to a chance. Future Colby Mule will pass it off. We're in the final 10 seconds of the period. Hit awkwardly off the boards. 3 seconds left. And the period is over. The one goal by Autumn Kelly has Northwood in the lead through 40 minutes of play. Third period coming up after the intermission. We'll see if NAHA has an equalizer. We'll be right back. Third period about to start. Jake Baskin with you. Northwood 1 and the North American Hockey Academy 0 as we head to the third. The one goal scored by Autumn Kelly. Taylor. So the Winterhawks playing from behind. We'll see how they're able to manage in the third. I thought NAHA might have had a better first period, but Northwood was the stronger team in the second, got rewarded with the goal. Autumn Kelly, the goal scorer, number 18. St. Pierre. Pass goes to Barton. Barton missed up high and a little bit wide. A chance. Taps it in. Barton. Intercepted by Richardson. Richardson had the best chance for NAHA in the first period, and a good chance there by Loguser was denied by Ocean Tifo. Flood. Loguser. Out in front and knocked away. Intended for Gruber. Loguser. Offensive zone time in the first 2 minutes for the Winterhawks, and out of the zone it'll go. Loguser. Loguser dumps it in. Tifo. LaChapelle goes in wide left, looking for St. Pierre, intercepted. Flood. Down the ice, and icing called. It'll be a Northwood offensive zone face-off. Aniva Height. Coloni. Up comes Morden. Morden on the right side. Got bumped. Danica Morden. Dropped it back out. Murphy, a shot on the goal, and Tifo has it. Face-off one clean by NAHA. Alara Murphy. Poloni behind the net. Poloni looking in front. A shot, another chance, and another good save for Ocean Tifo. 17-16 here in the third. Tight. Elbrecht. RPI commit moves it ahead. Gillis. In the corner. Pass taken away. Petra Poloni. Poloni going in. Over to Kelly. Shot in by Bonarigo. Cadence right. Out in front, a chance. And Kent trying to get to her backhand. Louder can't put it home. A whistle will stop play. The net might be off as Kate Louder just ran out of real estate. 16-10 to go in the third, and it remains 1-0 Northwood.
Go on!
On to goal again. Swiped away from Tifo. Down to her knees there. It was Blom. Oh, net. Committed to Norwich. Now it's Barton. Looking for room to shoot. Swiped away at the last minute by Elizabeth LaChance. Blom. LaChance running after it. Home. Winterhawks will change players. Lesperance lost the puck. Back the other way. 2-on-2. The Hitchkey Toth with Taylor. Taylor looking to make something happen. Bad save by Tifo. Nailing. Behind Taylor it goes. Gruber. Up ahead of McLean, it'll roll on to Jaden Elias, so no icing, and she'll cover. 14:50 left in the third. Still 1-0. Penelope St. Pierre to take the face-off. LaChapelle behind her in the shooting hole, trying to take it herself, and St. Pierre missed it wide. LaChapelle, future BU Terrier, shoots it in. Glove save by Elias. For those who want more hockey, there's a lot more where that came from today. Up next on this rink, I'll be here, Mount Academy and the Junior Flyer U16s. Out of play. Over on the other rink going on right now at the U19 level, it's Rothsay Netherwood against the Washington Pride. St. Pierre tied up, knocked away from LaChapelle by Gruber. Looking for Richardson. Richardson has some speed and a great stick check by Tessa Barton. Down in the other direction. Richardson. Up it'll go for Lobuser. Lobuser waiting on it. Lobuser tried to get it out in front. Bailey. Rolled off the boards. Barton. Richardson. Got knocked down. Murphy shoots, blocker save, Tifo. Another chance. Tifo made the save, this time on the pipe. Richardson knocked it down to the blue line. Murphy ahead of her. Griffiths. Erster. Up to go for Emma Higgins. Higgins chips it herself. Murphy. Pike. Up it'll go for Morden. Morden, Poloni on her far right. Poloni rubbed out against the boards by Wright. Major. A little over 7 through the period. Bonarigo. A little bit ahead of Morton. Huskies head to their own end. Kelly. Kenna Gillis, native of Arizona. Bonarigo. Down the ice, it hopped past Major. Right. Off the stick of Gillis. Mandeville for Bonarigo. 8 minutes and change through the third period. Megan Holmes. Gillis. Now Taylor. Bonarigo. Up the middle, it'll go for Behitchke-Toth. Dropped it for LaChance. Behitchke-Toth onto the backhand. Taylor trying to jam it on, but couldn't put it in. Brianna Gruber. LaChance again. LaChance for Taylor. LaChance has room, shoots up high, save made. Another shot, Taylor this time, and missed it. Holmes, 11 minutes left in the third period. NAHA has some offensive momentum. LaChance, Behitchke-Toth. LaChance, a shot tipped high in the air. Tifo didn't realize it. Holmes has it now for the Huskies. No net. Zipped it wide. Carrying it in, Behitchke-Toth a shot and missed it. Taylor couldn't get it back on the goal. Back the other way comes Lily Pratt. St. Pierre after it will not be able to beat out the icing. Oeli LaChapelle. LaChapelle brings it in, shoots, and a stretching save made by Elias. Another shot. Caromed off the boards. McLean has it now. Summer McLean. McLean across, and LaChapelle missed it. St. Pierre. Barton. Barton again. LaChapelle in the corner. LaChapelle back to Barton. Couldn't handle it at the blue line. And Northwood has to tag up again. Huskies will change players. Gruber. We're under 10 minutes in the third. Richardson. Richardson hopped off the skate of Hagens. Richardson. Made it. We'll move it up. Cadence right. Major. Up the left side. Hagens goes in. Hagens shoots and hit off the skate of Gruber. Wright waiting on it now. Gruber. Brianna Gruber. Up to Poloni. Poloni down the ice, and this could be icing. 8:24 left in the third. the draw. Eight minutes and counting left in the final frame. Murphy, Poloni. Now it's Danica Morton. Johnson going after it. Elbrecht. Right, shoved in the boards. High in the air going to the other side. Height. Elbrecht. Bahitchke Toth. Going in, looking in front, couldn't find Taylor. Bahitchke Toth took a whack. That one hit the referee. Taylor again, a shot just through the crease. 7 minutes left, trying to lead ahead Summer McLean. LaChapelle on the right side with McLean. LaChapelle on a sliding block and holding the boards. That'll be a penalty. It'll be an NAHA power play. And it's good to see Alara Murphy on the sliding back check back to her feet. Face-off will come back into the other end. As the official is talking to Trevor Gilligan on the Northwood bench. LaChapelle. It could be. Murphy went sliding. Fans expressing their displeasure. And LaChapelle can't believe it. Trip is called as LaChapelle is going to the penalty box. 6:52 to play. It'll be a minor penalty. You know, I'm glad some of these people speak French. So a big power play for NAHA here. Taylor going in and a stretcher pad save made by Tifo. Out in front, another chance for LaChance. And the net was knocked off.
Anytime you're close, my net's over.
21 seconds through the penalty. Bahitchke Toth. Dropped it to Mailing at the blue line. Taylor to Mailing. Mailing a shot into Tifo. And she'll dive on it. 1:20 to go with the penalty to LaChapelle. Bahitchke Toth, a shot. Mailing saved by Tifo. Barton. All the way down the ice. Elias plays it, and a shorthanded chance, or at least time to kill off a penalty here. We're down under a minute in it. Taylor with Richardson on her right. Taylor goes in, backhand along the ice, and Tifo holds the post. A strong game for Ocean Tifo and a strong penalty kill for Tifo as well. Face-off won by the Winterhawks. Malin to Taylor. 40 seconds left in the penalty. Malin going in across. Taylor has room to shoot. It hit off the post. Taylor looking for another one. Left it off a shot. Doesn't get on. Taylor almost run into by St. Pierre. 20 seconds left in the penalty. Shot goes wide. But Larkin Bahitchki-Toth. Same penalty killing unit on this entire time. Taylor blocked. 5 seconds. Bahitchki-Toth had shot down. And the penalty has expired. Ostrapel out of the box. We're under 5 minutes here in the third period. Richardson. Up it'll go for Poloni. Gillis. LaChapelle back onto the ice. Shoots it wide. Gillis. In front. Gillis again. Elias holds on for the save. 4:24 left in the third. And it looks like Northwood will go to the power play as Olivia Bonarigo is headed to the penalty box now. Cross-check is the call against Bonarigo. And a timeout on the ice. 4:24 to go in the third. The score, the Northwood Huskies 1 and the North American Hockey Academy Winterhawks 0. .424 to go. The power play for Northwood is Bonarigo sitting for 2 for cross-checking. Major across the ice and St. Pierre tips it well into the net. Dropped it back out. Major. Erster. Major. LaChapelle. Loose, and LeChance got a couple of whacks. Malin finally gets it out, but too far out. Out of play with 1:23 remaining in the advantage. Barton. Gillis. Set it up back out. McLean. Calling for it right in front of Chance. Chance will get it out halfway through the penalty. Right. McLean. McLean carries it in. McLean, nice move, but knocked off by Gruber at the last second. Dropped it out. Cadence Wright, a shot into the chest of Elias. The rebound off the glove. McLean, 35 seconds. Shot on the way, tipped. And it goes wide again. Wright not able to keep it in. 30 seconds remaining in the penalty against Bonarigo. Richardson. Ten seconds left. The one goal scored by Autumn Kelly in the final 3 minutes of the second period. Mandeville, the penalty has expired. A little over 2 minutes left. North American Hockey Academy needs a goal. Richardson takes it in. Richardson, a shot slipped into the corner. Elias stays in the net for now. We're under 2 minutes left. Taking it in. Going in through, a shot just missed wide by Kate Elbrecht. Lobbed all the way down. Not quite far enough for icing. Northwood still in possession in the final 90 seconds. La Chapelle. Time is on the Huskies' side here. Gillis in front. Gillis again. Taking it in, Taylor. Going in, Elias off. Penalty coming. Quentin Taylor draws a penalty with 65 seconds left in the third. A trip will be called here against Penelope St. Pierre. We'll see if NAHA starts with 6 on the ice, as Elias went to the bench before the penalty was drawn. It won't be a full 2-minute penalty, but North American Hockey Academy will play one up and get a chance to score. So they break the timeout. Tony Miano's side onto the ice as well. 1:05 remaining. Kanika Morton to take the draw. The Hitchkey Toth in the shooting hole. Power play for the Winterhawks. Taylor. And we tried to get the puck to Taylor and immediately shot down the ice. icing on a penalty kill with an empty net. Taylor, under 50 seconds. Taylor going in 1-on-4 into the corner. Taylor. Richardson. Now to Malin. Malin. Bahitchki-Toth has room to shoot. Shoots and misses it up high. Malin not able to keep it at the line. Under 30 seconds. Up it'll go. Bahitchki-Toth across the ice to Taylor. Taylor. Bahitchki-Toth in front. A tip up in front trying to knock it down. High stick called. Net was knocked off. 13 seconds left in the game. Taylor, Malin, Morden, Bahitchki-Toth, Richardson, and LaChance, the 6 on the ice for NAHA. Trying to get it to Taylor. Good face-off play by Kate Elbrecht. Trying to lie on top of the puck. 5 seconds left. Morden can't get it away. Another chance on, and the buzzer sounds. And Northwood wins the hockey game 1-0. The second-seeded Northwood Huskies going Mob Ocean Tifo. I'm sure we'll be seeing them in the semifinal today. Thank you for tuning in. The goal by Autumn Kelly holds up. The final score is Northwood 1 and NAHA 0. We'll be back for much more hockey as this day progresses.